What is that? What are these buttons? What is this? Beat drop. Nice. What is that? I'm feeling like I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. That's what I'm feeling like. I'm feeling like I'm ready to go home. I haven't had a drink since November, since a week before surgery. Do I have a crush on Aldi? No, I don't. I have a crush on somebody, but it's nobody. Wow. You feel me? Am I still sore? Yes, I'm sore. I went to lean up against something the other day, like with your arm like this, and then you lean. Oh my god. Wrong decision. It was very, very, very bad, very painful. But we're like on the home stretch. Our drains are looking really good. Both of them look like they're just not draining anything anymore. Ow, fuck. My IP2 crush. I wouldn't say it's an IP2 crush. It's not an IP2 crush. I don't have a crush on any. I don't have a crush on anybody that streams right now currently. If that makes any sense. Yes, the doctor told me to stop drinking a week before surgery, so I was like right on the day. I didn't give myself any extra days. It was just right about 7 or 8 days before surgery I stopped drinking. About 2 weeks before surgery I stopped smoking. So I'm like pretty fucking sober right now. Oh, I lied. I lied. What was it? The day of the Rams and Seahawks game, I smoked 1 bowl, and I fucking hadn't smoked in so long. It made me feel like fucking weird as fuck. I felt like I was in like a TV show, but I was in my house by myself. So once it heals fully, you should be good. Yeah, I think so. I think the next thing that we're gonna do is just, you know, try to recover financially from, you know, all of this shit that, you know, I'm gonna be out of work probably until the first week of the first 8 weeks. So 8 weeks from 12/8. So that would be February 8th, something like that. Or maybe even February 16th, we'll go back to work. But I think that I'm gonna be doing a bunch of lies of what, bro? I don't have any crushes on any of these people. I don't. It's the truth. What is this? What is happening? I'm gonna have to fucking financially recover and then get back to work, but I really just want to focus, put so much time into the gym and eating better, because I have a body that I want to pull out of this fucking like disgusting shell. And it's not like it's impossible. I put on a decent amount of muscle for just the like mediocre time that I spend in the gym and my horrible fucking diet. So it's definitely possible, and I want that. And I don't know what the next move is. I don't want to say too much because I don't want any like weird expectations, and then if things don't happen, then I just get like this weird fucking response from the internet of like, oh well, what happened with this, and all the questions that I'm already asking myself and shit. I really don't need to put too much stress on myself, but I do have a few things that I would like to do. It's gonna be about a year until I'm fully able to be myself again. I don't necessarily want to dive completely back into getting fucking wasted every day or smoking weed every day. I've felt pretty good, to be honest. I'm not a super asshole. You know what I mean? I think I do have one mental health problem, but I will say, I think I have ADHD or like something. I don't know. Why is my phone? Ugh. I don't know if our fucking battery pack is charged. I don't think it is. Which sucks, because I was loving sitting outside. Oh my god, I should have been charging this bitch ass shit. I didn't have my phone plugged in all night. I found out that I am pretty addicted to my fucking phone though. It's like if I don't fucking silent my phone while I'm trying to watch a show, I will just be on my phone the whole time. I don't think this is even charged. So congratulations to me for being the best streamer in the world. Owie. It's gonna do something for a little bit. It'll allow us to stay outside for a little bit. It's got 1 bar. Oh. Trying to tell me I'm a liar. What's up, Madam Star? Oh, I need some sun, dude. Honestly. I need some fucking sun and shit. Has it been uncomfortable sleeping? Yes. It has been crazy uncomfortable. I'm a side sleeper. So basically, I can't sleep on my side right now. I have to sleep sitting up. And without that neck, like the airport, like neck roll thing, I would definitely be in trouble. Because like it is fucking, I have to sleep sitting up, so like You know, I would have serious neck problems. My back hurts. It's not as bad as it was. To be honest, I'm not in that much pain, you know. It's just very uncomfortable. Like, I'm ready to take these drains out. I'm ready to, like, see what's underneath there. I'm ready for the bolsters to come off of my nipples. I'm, like, this close. The reason why I haven't taken off my binder is because I want it to be a surprise, you know, for me. And I'm also scared that I'm gonna fuck myself up. What's up, Luis? Thank you. But the sleeping situation, like last night, I slept and like I'm sleeping good. You know what I mean? I'm not waking up and like having to, you know, there's nothing I can do really. I can't really maneuver myself in any way. But for some reason, normally when I'm, you know, before this, when I was sleeping on my side, I'd wake up and then move to the other side and then wake up and then move to the other side. I don't know how many hours apart, but I would definitely not get full nights of sleep. I've been getting like really, really good sleep. I've been dreaming a lot. That's a fucking bee. Stay away from me, you fucking asshole. Go away. Go away. What the? Hell no, motherfucker. Fly away. That's the last thing I need, bro. Get stung by a fucking bee. And do I like a BBC? Men aren't scared of bees. You know what men are scared of? I don't know, probably the same things that a lot of other people are scared of. I don't know. The fuck? That's so weird. It's so weird, dude. I feel like people should just be honest with themselves. There's a lot of liars out there. Some women, I'm sure, find it attractive for, you know, their partner or their man or whatever the fuck to be strong. But what's more attractive is being in touch with yourself and your emotions and knowing who you are. Not having to lie. Don't lie about it. Like, just be honest. Just be honest with yourself. You're a human and you have emotions. And if you're not in touch with them, that's not very attractive. How could you help somebody else out if you don't even know how to help yourself? Oh, they're not? Because I've seen a lot of grown-ass black men afraid of cats and afraid of swimming and afraid of anything skydiving. You don't even know how many fucking black people in general I've known growing up and to this day are afraid of fucking cats. Cats. Swimming. Drowning, by the way. Tyrell sounds like he's afraid of cats, honestly. But anyway, I'm like really I'm over it. I'm really over it. I'm very, very over it. But I thought that my head would be all crazy, that I'd be like some fucking psycho, not smoking weed and not drinking. And it's way more crazy right now. What I really want more than smoking a fat joint, because I mean, as much as that sounds great, like, I don't take tolerance breaks, and like smoking right now, honest, like I told you, I smoked one bowl during the fucking a few weeks ago, and like Man, did I feel fucking weird. Be a dick. It's fine. I want a beer. I want to go sit down for a nice, or just a glass of wine. Fuck, let's not lie to ourselves. A bottle of wine. That would be great to have. I would just love that. Just a bottle of wine, just to drink it. And then, of course, you know, that would lead into, like, vaping. Like, I didn't know how much I was addicted to nicotine until I just couldn't smoke anything anymore. It's just like, I'm just sober, and it's not bad, but, you know, do I think that the sober life is for me? No, it's not. I don't think I'm ever gonna be a super sober person, and that's fine. What's up, Edward Kim? I'm not gonna be a super sober person. You probably don't want to be coughing right now, I would think. Yeah, no. Or throwing up. I couldn't even imagine, like just, you know, I kind of want to just show you guys, you know, like, what's underneath here. It's so fucking crazy. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. Like, I can see the benefits of being sober for a little bit, but just for a tiny bit. Like, maybe, like, oh, you know, like, let's do, like, a few days of where we're just, you know, but then being sober is hard as fuck. Like, the first couple of days and weeks, like, that shit was not fun. So, like, going back, diving deep as I was into drinking and smoking weed, and then trying to take little days off doesn't seem fathomable. That's a thinking problem? Probably. You're absolutely probably right. But that's why I kind of just want to build some healthier habits for myself, and kind of just work on building healthier habits in the way that I think and deal with shit. Because honestly, thank you, PB. Honestly, I feel good mentally right now. I feel good. I had one day that I really, really could tell, because for the most part I was working and sober. That wasn't fun, I can tell you that right now. But, like, I didn't have a lot of time to think about it. But, like, there was one day where I was just, like, I was, you know, talking to this person, and I was like, wow, are you boring? Like, are you a boring person? Like, oh my god. Do you think that you're actually, like, I just went through this whole thing, and I was like, fucking, you know, and it's not that I'm boring. I just have, like, a whole bunch of shit that I'm doing right now, you know what I mean? A lot of things that are more important. Like, my hair is falling out. Like, here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4. Like, what the fuck? Thank you. Thank you, Savage Shark. Appreciate it. Thank you, Cruel Device. Claire, thanks. Hello, everybody. Mono Maria. I want to travel more. I want to fucking, like... You want me to be honest with you? I want a job that is good enough to pay my bills and put a little bit of money away, and also enjoy my life as I'm working, and then travel more. Like, I want to be living life. Like, I don't want to be stuck in one place anymore. I was feeling very stagnant, You know, being out here in San Francisco is very refreshing. You know what I mean? Having an Airbnb and then being out here in San Francisco, doing and seeing things, going to Alcatraz, going to Hearst Castle, going over the Golden Gate Bridge, you know, exploring San Francisco, you know, as much as I have. Feels very refreshing. I love it. Thank you, Claire. Hello, aloha. Aloha, aloha. Feels very refreshing. I like it. I like going and seeing new places, so I'm not really sure. You know what I mean? I would love to drink a bottle of wine right now. Yes. But this city, driving in this city, sucks. It is not a very good city. Like, by the way, like, what the fuck? Like, honestly, the traffic here in San Francisco has nothing on LA. Like, LA traffic has nothing on the traffic here in San Francisco. This shit is just horrible. 30 minutes to go like fucking 5 miles. What the fuck? Max out your ex-girlfriend. Oh my goodness. I don't know, maybe. Baby, how much are you gonna pay me? How much you paying me, man? Buy me an acai bowl and I might think about it. Like, with all the fixings. Like, I want chia seeds, hemp seeds, flax seeds, cacao nibs. $500? Yes, I'll max out your ex. How big is that bitch? She like an Amazon woman? What the fuck? Did they put him in a jar? No, dirty tampon. They sent him to a lab to get tested for breast cancer. And as far as I know, I didn't have breast cancer because they haven't called me at all, which is good. Well, they did. Two people called me back to back. Like, there was a guy, and then a chick called me, and they wanted to make sure that I was doing okay. But they didn't say, hey, guess what? You know, unfortunately, the breast that we sent off to the lab came back for breast cancer. 107, I'm around the same weight. I was 174. When you get a good paying job, life will get boring when you finally get all the things you want. Life will get boring? How so? I don't think so. I don't think so. Because there's a lot of different things that I can be doing. You know, like, I think what it comes down to, what you're trying to say is how can you enjoy all the things that you want when you work all the time? I don't want to be working all the time and have the means to do stuff but no time to do stuff, if that makes any sense. I was 174 when they weighed me on surgery day. 174. I can give you I want my tits. You said you was gonna give me one and blade the other. I mean, shit, bro. Like, someone should fucking like make a recreation of my chest and then just send them out. I need merch. Like, what the fuck? I need merch like crazy. It's funny because I don't. Can we no longer call you? No, you calling me titless now. It's funny because I don't get any notifications. I don't even see when Ski Mask is fucking live anymore because I unsubscribed to that faggot. I haven't weighed myself yet. That's a good question. Fuck, right? How much? I remember one day me and my ex-best friend, we went over to our friend's house, and they had like a hanging scale, and we were super stoned, and we decided to weigh my boobs. She weighed her boobs. I think hers weighed around the same amount as mine. I don't remember, but I do remember putting my tit on the scale, and I think it was like about 4 pounds each. It's gnarly how they just cut stuff off your body when you ask. Right, imagine like growing some horrible cancerous fucking like shit on your face, and then, you know, people are like, oh, well, you know, fucking don't mutilate yourself, like, oh my god, like, fucking blah 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 blah. I mean, we can really talk about it. Like, how many people in here are circumcised? How many men in here are circumcised, by the way? How many men in here are circumcised? I want to know. And a Liddy prank. Uncircumcised. Circumcised. I was cut. Isn't that crazy though? Because if you think about it, even dirty tampon, regardless if you were Jew or you didn't have a choice. It wasn't like, oh, you know, I'm a newborn, don't snip my parts of my penis off. You know what I mean? For no reason. You can look at it as there isn't a reason, of course. But you can also look at every single person that you watch on the TV or hear on the radio. I'm going to say probably about 85% of all the celebrities that you enjoy have had some type of surgery done to them. You know, some people get laser hair loss removal, where they do laser treatments to where they don't grow hair anymore. That's fucking weird. You know, but like back to circumcision, like no newborn is having a choice. So regardless of what you guys say, your bodies as a biological male, were probably either mutilated or not mutilated. You know what I mean? And then a lot of people that didn't get mutilated probably are sitting there and they're like, wow, why don't girls want to suck my dick? Oh, well, you know, anteater something. It's gnarly? No, I don't think it's gnarly. I think it's great. I mean, imagine having a phone in your face, not ever having to read a map again, just putting it into your phone. Different type of technological advancements that we have, but yet you can't choose to you know, change something about yourself that you don't like, but the whole world can change you as a human being. Like, to be honest, like, phones are horrible. The whole world can give you some type of picture that you're supposed to fucking just look at, and this is what a man should look like. This is what a woman should look like. This is what you should do. This is how much money you should be making. This is how you should live your life. If you're not making this amount of money, then who gives a fuck? And blah blah blah. Andrew Tate and this and that. But yeah, if you decide to make a decision for yourself, whether you're gonna regret it in the fucking long run or not. I mean, how many things that you've done? How many things have you done and regretted later? It's a circle of life. It's things that happen. Making choices don't always have the best outcomes, but at least you had a choice, right? At least you had a choice in your life. Finally, you have a choice to do whatever the fuck you want to do. You know what I mean? And it only becomes a problem when it's something somebody doesn't agree with. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, well, I don't agree. I don't think it's right. You should have kept your tits. Or I don't think it's, I don't agree the fact that, you wear contacts and fake people out. You know what I mean? Like, you don't wear them for seeing. You just don't think your eye color is pretty enough. Oh, it's okay. You know what I mean? The makeup you put on your face, right? You know what I'm talking about. The shoes you wear to make yourself look taller. You know what I mean? Cutting your hair, your beard, trimming your shit to where it's acceptable for somebody else. Is it acceptable for you? Because then then we can agree with something here, right? We can agree at the fact that people do things, they alter their whole they alter their fucking husk. Let's call it a husk. Let's call it a fucking husk. They alter their human skin suit. More importantly, for other people, of course, to look attractive to other people, but more importantly because it makes them feel good, right? People decide to do a whole bunch of different things. People go through phases. That is a cute bird. Come here, land on me. People do a whole bunch of different things, whether it comes down to surgeries, makeup, clothing, grooming, adapting a new way of acting, a temperament. Thank you, sweets. To becoming more attractive, or just to be, you see, that's the problem, you know what I mean? When you're doing it for somebody else, like, it's not as powerful as doing something for yourself and not giving a fuck about how attractive you look to somebody else. You know what I mean? I didn't chop my tits off so I can be like fucking like some fucking like stud like man, by the way. Just fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just doing things that, fucking feel good to me. Like, when I look at myself, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to deal with myself. So when I look into the mirror and I don't like it, then I change it. And I don't give a fuck if it bugs anybody. Right. Well, people say that I'll never be a man anyway, and that's great. I don't have the chromosomes and shit to, but so we're talking about femininity and masculinity, because not a lot of men out there want to portray and hold themselves in a masculine light. So what is masculinity to you? Is that going out and going hunting? Are you fucking like, just lifting weights and fucking beating the shit out of people and like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck, I'll drink a beer and slam back some pizza and watch football and not give a shit? Like, you know what I mean? What is masculinity to you? Because I think that is very different for a lot of people. You know what I mean? Just because some dude doesn't really do dude-ish things, doesn't mean that he's not masculine, in his own self. You know what I mean? And I think that gender roles and society wants you to be a certain way, and that's fine. Or you might have your view on what it is and what blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck. And I never have given a fuck. Ever. I got teased my whole gosh darn life. Do you think that I'm gonna start giving a fuck now? Let me sit out in the sun. Let me sit out in the sun and enjoy my life. I am just as I want to be. right? Because that's what we were talking about, right? Was a way of thinking. Well, why does thinking even matter if there's a whole fucking like shit laid out for you that you're just supposed to follow, and if you don't follow it, then oh fuck, you're a fucking weirdo. Like, no, I don't want to live my life on everybody else's terms. Imagine if I did, how unhappy I would be. Life is too fucking short to be unhappy and to try to be this person, you know what I mean, to please other people. I don't need to please you. I have to live with myself. I wake up with myself every morning. As long as I'm pleasing myself and not hurting anybody else, like my happiness isn't coming at an expense to somebody else's fucking happiness, I don't know what the fuck the problem is. I am getting better. I'm healing. You know. Rant about nothing. So when I could sit here in silence, I'm still gonna be I'll never be a man and never be anything. And then when I start talking, I'm going on rants about nothing. So what's the point? What, like, would you listen to me if I was some fucking if I was vegan? Look at Vegan Patriot. I mean, what? Oh, what? Gucci's. Who the fuck are you gonna listen to? What the fuck? It's hilarious. It's very hilarious. I think it's funny. Happiness comes from within. Right. Happiness comes from within. Exactly. That's why you can't take away my happiness. Whether I look like shit or don't look like shit, have tits or don't have tits, you can't take away my happiness. Not you. I'm the only one that can do that, right? And that's why I'm gonna sit here, live my life, and let you guys talk shit. Like, what do you want? What do you want from me? Like, what do you want from me, dude? Like, if I let's run through this, right? Like, let's just say that I was just a lesbian, you know, no deep voice, just a lesbian that liked like fucking other women and dressed like a tomboy. You guys still would hate me. You'd be like, why do you wear boy clothes? And why do you fuck women? That's against the fucking shit. You're supposed to procreate. And this, that, and the other. So it doesn't matter what I'm gonna do. Someone's always gonna hate me for something. You know what I mean? Someone's always gonna hate me for something. You get it? I'm not gonna sit here and allow myself to be unhappy in my life because I'm supposed to be a certain way for you to accept me. Like, go ahead, throw me in a box, right? Put me in a box to where it's easier for you to digest. You know what I mean? Let's throw me in a box, because that's what we try to do, right? When we don't understand something and we can't get it, we try to put it in words and shit for us to understand, like word problems. Like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? Let's break that fucking word problem down to where we can understand it, and then we get through it, right? You can't do that with people. Yeah, of course. That's why you've got to always be working on yourself. You know what I mean? You know, that has nothing to do. Just because somebody goes out and puts makeup on doesn't mean that they're unhappy on the inside. Actually, the fact that they're getting up and doing something to go outside into the world means that they're somewhat happy. Unhappy people don't do that. Unhappy people, it's hard to get out of bed. You know what I'm talking about? Depression. What does depression do? Let's talk about it. What does depression do? Make you not want to do shit. It completely detaches you from everything that you enjoy doing and says, you know what, fuck that. Here you go. You're going to be here. Let's talk about depression. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how more people out there are depressed and they don't even know that they are. Because they don't have time to sit there and reflect. Right? They are always moving. They always have to do something. They always have to be this. The people that actually have time to appreciate themselves and to reflect and to understand who they are, that shit ain't easy, bro. I'm not saying that this shit is easy or that I'm even like some fucking like, bro, like I'm way far off, you know what I mean, from being the perfect person. But there are no perfect people. I think that you can just have to try to survive, and as long as you're happy, as long as you're treating people well, as long as you aren't literally like fucking you know, just dying every day. Well, we're dying, but like dying like mentally, like go, like you're not doing the things that you want to do because you're scared or you're fucking don't think that you're good and you're like you're worth it or fucking any of that shit. Those are all real things to talk about. Fuck me. Like, how about look at yourself? This is a short-lived high. So, right. So I was, so you since you're so great and you're a fucking psychologist, right? Let's unpack Drizzle then, since you know me so well. Go ahead, unpack me. You think that you know me? You have no idea who the fuck I am. You have no idea who I am. I should have a baby? What the hell? That's way off topic. You feel the not good enough part, Dylan? Well, you are good enough. You're good enough. I should have a baby. A short-lived high. So what would you think you know what's gonna make me happy? Please tell me. Since you think that I'm so unhappy. It's your depression. Yeah, I mean, depression sucks, dude. It causes me to believe lies. Well, your brain, your mind is a very it's a weapon. I mean, it can weaponize against you. You know, fuck what everybody else is like trying to throw these labels and these things onto you and shit like that. Like, your brain, this is just what I've been saying. It's like, you've got to wake up with yourself every day. You know what I mean? And a lot of the times your brain is going to tell you that you aren't good enough, or say, hey, that anxiety shit. More people deal with anxiety than I think people understand. Like, anxiety is a killer. You know what I mean? Your brain tells you these things, and it's okay, you know what I mean? It happens to everybody. Nobody's perfect. That's the whole thing. Is like, who gives a fuck if it's a short-lived high? You know what happens then is you've realized happiness, and then you're just gonna keep going for happiness. How is that bad? How is that bad? Not doing anything is worse. Not trying to give yourself things that you like to do, or short-lived highs. Yeah, it's great. Joggers do the same shit. When you're jogging, it's short-lived high, right? But do they continue to jog? Absolutely. That's why meditating, journaling, healthy things that you do in your own time is fucking huge. Like, if you can take time to sit there and if you can take time to spend time on yourself, that's great. Then you're headed in the right direction. You're not headed in the wrong direction. You're doing something right. You know? It starts at confidence. If you're confident, then you can be confident in the decisions that you make for yourself. Nobody has to tell you what's good for you. You know what's good for you. You know what's good for you. Everybody has an idea of what's good. They just don't want to do it because sometimes it's hard. Working out every fucking day isn't something that everybody wants to do, but is it good for you? Absolutely. But it's hard. It's hard to take time from the things. You know, I like to sit on the fucking couch and watch a movie and then just be non-productive all day long. Yeah, that feels great, but how long can you do that for? And then how much damage are you doing to yourself? You know what I mean? Thank you. It really is, you are your own worst enemy. Absolutely. And you always will be. You're your own worst enemy, and you always will be. And until you can figure out how to start taking the steps into the direction for you and nobody else, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you have parents that push you to want to go and you need to be a doctor. You need to go to this university. You need to do these things because this is the way to go. No, you can't be living someone else's life. You got to live your own life. You know what I mean? And in order to do that is you need to do a lot of reflecting. You know what I mean? It took me a long time to be comfortable with myself. Advice for someone who is always horned up: masturbate. Take some time on yourself. I don't know if that's bad. I think anything in excess is bad. You know, but I'm not a psychologist. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I didn't have to, it wasn't part of the thing. Like, I didn't need to go through therapy necessarily to start testosterone or anything like that, but it was definitely offered. And it wasn't that I thought that I needed therapy because I was having these thoughts and wanted to go through this. It was because I knew I needed therapy because I just need therapy. You know what I mean? Like, what? I was a tweaker for 15 years of my life. I have a lot of childhood trauma, you know what I mean? And things that, you know, there's things that I can't, you know, there's some things that you can't work on by yourself. You need a little bit of help. You know what I mean? You know, from maybe a therapist or a physical therapist or, you know, different things. People have different things that they need to go and get help on, and that's fine. You know what I mean? But that also takes a lot of courage. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I knew you did. You sound just like my therapist. Maybe I should be a therapist. I don't know. I just want to be happy, man. I just want to be happy. I've been being happy. I want to have, you know, it sucks to go to the gym and, like, I don't know. It's very a deep thing, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't need my boobs for anything. I didn't like them. Didn't mean that I was unhappy every single day that I woke up. You know, I mean, definitely I was born with tits, so I know how to live with tits. But there was no reason for me to have them, so I got rid of it. 25 young. I think age is nothing but a number. Just because you're 68, 70, 55, 40 something, 20 something, you know what I mean? You can still be young at heart. This sun feels good, dude. Holy shit. That shit feels amazing. Imagine being old and sitting there, and now you're out of time. You're out of time now. You're old now. And then you just have to sit there and think about all the things you could have did, but you didn't because you were too scared, or you were worried about what somebody thought and things like that. Like, you gotta make decisions, bro, whether it's chopping off your tits or fucking buying a new house, whatever, having babies, getting married, losing weight, going to therapy. There's always a decision. Imagine you just didn't do something that you really wanted to do or knew that you should do, but you didn't do it because of whatever. And now you're fucking old and you're out of time. Yikes. No, the nipples have not fallen off. That's a nipple. That's a fucking nipple right there. They look like they're scabbed over. My nipples look... I don't want to fuck with them too much. I don't know if this is fucking... do I have lots of time left to change myself for the better? Of course you do. Big Leg thinks I'm always throwing a pity party. Right. Tron porn, tranny porn. I go through phases. It's like whatever I feel like. Like, some days I'm like, I don't want to watch a big black gorilla guy go fucking ham on some chick. You know what I mean? I just want, like, something else. You know what I mean? And then some days I do want to watch that, and then some days I don't want to watch that. Some days, you know, that's just like however you feel. There's categories for a reason. I have done some great... I've got to see Alcatraz, you know. I went down and had dinner at Fisherman's Wharf, you know, like pier next to Pier 39 at a very expensive Italian place. Let me tell you, just because it says $25 for a fucking plate of pasta doesn't mean that it's gonna taste good, by the way. Not that it tasted horrible, but it definitely wasn't the best pasta. I felt like I've had better pasta at fucking Olive Garden, but whatever. You know, I've done that. We went to, we drove over the Golden Gate Bridge. It was kind of like I had one day before, I had an extra day here before I went into, I did the pre-op, and then that was another day, because I didn't have surgery, and so it was like the 6th, 7th, and then the 8th was the day that it was just like, you know, just trying to prepare myself. But on the way up here, I saw some elephant seals. on the coast. I went to Hearst Castle. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but I went to Hearst Castle. It's actually, like, I saw fucking, like, tapestries from the 1500s, like, that belonged to, like, Louis the 14th and fucking, like, just way out shit, like a Egyptian, piece that was from, like, fucking, I don't even know, like, whatever, 3600, I don't fucking, 3600 years old, I don't fucking know. So once you harmed yourself, your whole face is contorted trying to make it okay. Jizzle, what would happen if you showed your chest on YouTube? I don't know. I'm not sure. Hearst Castle is awesome. I went to Alcatraz. Alcatraz was very cool. I mean, seeing the actual cell that these people were in when they escaped, that was really, really cool. I did. I am in a very nice Airbnb. I won't release any of that information ever. I don't need you to harass this lady, but I will say that this is a very nice Airbnb. And the area that we're in, it's nice, you know what I mean, but my car did get someone did get into my car one night and kind of just, I don't know what the fuck they were looking for, because they didn't steal my laundry detergent, they didn't steal my headphones or umbrellas or anything of, like, they didn't steal my charger, they didn't steal, I don't know what they were looking for, but they definitely went through all of my shit. Any dead Indian bodies on Alcatraz? No, but I've seen a lot of seabirds. There's a lot of seabirds. It was weird walking around. I would have liked to go on the night tour. I'm in San Francisco. I would have liked to go on the night tour through Alcatraz. That would have been lit. Hello, K-Do. I think there's a lot of shit to see out here. Like, my mom, while I was in surgery, went to Ghirardelli Square, which I don't even know what that looks like. But I have one day on the 15th, it'll be after I get my drains out, that I'll feel probably more, like, I want to see more shit, you know what I mean? I don't know what else. If you guys have any recommendations, you are Ellen Page. I think YouTube, I don't think you would get banned. You are Ellen Page. I think YouTube would allow it. Yes, my mom is with me. If you guys have any, my hair is growing back. If you guys have any recommendations, the Duster King, is Inspector out here? Is he here? That's nice. I've had a few people that watch me hit me up. They wanted to meet up. Had a few people out here that have hit me up like, oh, you're in San Fran, like, we should hang out, and I would like to do that. That would be cool. He's around here? I'll have to hit him up. I hung out with Inspector one time before. That was when we were in Doheny State Beach, and he was setting shit on fire. Hi. Hello. Sacramento. What I would like to do, if I could, is I don't know how far away San Jose is from here. Probably like 2 hours, but I would like to go and see the Winchester House. That would be dope. But like not just on a tour. I want to go and do like the ghosty tours. Like I'm more into like ghosty tours. Like it was nice going on a tour to Alcatraz and just like being around. Let me tell you one thing about Alcatraz, okay? That is not a normal place. Like they basically, you pay for the tour and you get on the ferry and you get brought over there, and let's say you go at 8 o'clock in the morning. I think that's the first ferry heading out is at like 8:40 or 9 o'clock, right? Gotta be there early. They load you onto the ferry, where if I was able to drink, you could have a beer. You can get kind of lit. It's about what, like a 10-minute ferry ride, and then once you get there, you're just there for as long as you want to be there. You're there. You can be there from 8 till the last, until you can be there all day, basically. 40 minutes. Yes. So I want to go to Winchester House. That would be lit as fuck. He was in San Fran with his sister not too long ago. I'm down to hang out with Drizzle. Oh, yeah. You are one of them, aren't you? Yeah. If you're down, I'm down. Like, we could, like, fucking, I don't know, walk around or do something. They have, like, these cool little, Vespas you can rent out here. Pretty awesome. Cordova. I can show you guys a nice view. You want to see it? We have a pretty good view, to be honest. It's been raining a lot. Like, it's been so rainy. I love the rain, but I haven't been able to sit out here and enjoy this part of the Airbnb. This is very, very, I could live here, to be honest. If it wasn't like in San Francisco, I'm not a big San Francisco fan. I think that I would want to sell my car if like this place here, if I was staying here, then yeah, like you can have a car if you were staying here. I mean, the host has a vehicle, but she has a very tiny vehicle. I think that it's like San Francisco is like Long Beach on crack. There's no parking anywhere ever. So if I was staying anywhere else other than here, I would want to sell my car and like have like a fucking, I don't know, like rollies, like those little rolly shoes or something, rollerblades, I don't know. You're in San Jose area? Yeah. You know what area? I liked San Simeon. I like San Simeon, and where were we when, hold on. When we went to that place and Cambria. I like Cambria. I like Cambria and San Simeon. Heelys. Heelys. Yes, I would get Heelys. I would just be heelying around the whole place. Like with a dog. Like get a dog and have the dog pull you. Perfect. Thank you, thank you. Ouchies. You know, I haven't, this is like past 12 hours. These drains are coming out. Not tomorrow, but the day after. We should be good. Thank you, Muscle Rider. Thank you, rollerblades. No, thinking rollerblades would be fun, but like, or even you know those like the things where it's like a surfboard that has that one wheel in the middle, and you've got to like do your like little thing, like something like that. Cars aren't very good out here. Like it's, if you've ever been to Long Beach, it's like Long Beach. There's no parking ever. Toberkeley? Oh yeah, fuck, right. Oh, right. Imagine rollerblading up a fucking San Francisco hill. Or what if there were rollerblades, like shoes, which is a fucking Heeley, basically. It's a Heeley, never mind. I was thinking like where you can just run up the hill and then just like skate down it. It's a fucking Heeley. But like not stand on your heels? I don't know. You know, I was thinking like a shoe that was like, it would be like and like transform like into a rollerblade, like at the push of a button with like actual more wheels than one. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Yeah, Cambria is awesome. I love Cambria. It was very pretty. I felt like I was in a different state driving through those areas. I was like, this isn't California. It doesn't have the same like landscape. Like, it was very weird. Like they had trees with the moss growing off of them. It's one of my favorite looking shit. Like normally they're weeping willows with like the grandpa's beard or whatever. But these weren't weeping willows. They were like eucalyptus trees. Oh, Berkeley, close to Berkeley. Well, when you throw both of those words together, to and Berkeley, it sounds like a whole nother place. I've never been to Berkeley. I've never even been here before, to be honest. I've never been to Cambria, never been to San Simeon. I've never been up this way. Yeah, it is amazing. I think I might have gained a little bit more appreciation for California driving up here the way that we did. It was very, very nice. I would live in Cambria easy. I love tiny little towns. Like Columbia is another town that I would live in. Thank you, Muscle Rider. Thank you, appreciate it. We still have the binder on and stuff like that, but they didn't ruin my tattoo, which was great. So Northern California to me has been like Visalia, Modesto, Turlock, which I'm guessing it's northern but inwards, which isn't very, they're not very like lit places to be, you know what I mean? I like Yosemite and Sequoia and Columbia and different Twain Harte places. Like Twain Harte is such a cute little quaint, it's so cute. It's like a mountain town. Love it. Love it. Redwoods. I've been up Eureka, and Eureka, the Eureka. Eureka was very nice. So that place that has the Samoa Island or weed. But like I was a trucker, so I've been pretty far up the 5. There's another fucking B. To the YREKA, the Eureka or whatever. That place is one of my favorite places in the whole entire state, or the whole entire country. Ban all Jannies? Alright, I'm gonna ban you. Actually, I'll put you on timeout. Goodbye. Redding fucks. Reading fucks. I have friends out in Reading. That was very, very nice. Like the Emerald Triangle is really pretty. What's up, Mike Doyle? It's just Wairika. I love that place. I was driving through it. I am having a pretty good day. I want to go out. It is a very nice day today. I think I'm gonna... We tried to go out yesterday and then I started feeling sick. I started getting like, before I get into this shit, like, this isn't my normal content. I get it. Like, I like to get drunk and do dumb shit, but right now I can't do that. And, so, like, fuck off a little bit. A cum-sucking faggot. But I would like to go out and see some more shit today. Maybe. Like, I have cash. It's not that I'm broke, right? Oh, I should do that. I should go and get this girl something. Like a little, what? I should go and get this girl something and fucking send it to her. Like a little thing, something cool. I'm in San Francisco. Some chowder? You want me to go get some chowder, mate? No, I'm not a chowder person. We went to the Boudin sourdough factory. My mom, we actually have been eating on a fresh sourdough loaf for the past couple of days. I'd like to go somewhere. Like, where else do you go out here? I have no idea. I'd like to go to somewhere. Maybe do like another like boat thing. See you later. Hey, hit me up on Instagram. I'll fucking you're like 40 minutes away though. I don't know. Maybe we can meet up. You're in Hawaii, Honolulu. Oh my god, I want to go there so bad. I want to go there so bad. Grab a fifth and hang out at the wharf pressing the tourists. Man, I wish I could do that. On the 15th I can drink. But I'll still be pretty much post-op, so. Alright, bye. See you later. Have a good one. I'm gonna be post-op, so I can't like necessarily get into fights and shit. I'll be running away. Oh, are you guys? Oh, so cute. You should. You should go out and do more traveling. I'm honestly thinking about just going into the Navy. Saying fuck it. Saying like fucking deuces to everything. Deuces to my old life, deuces to everything, and just getting into the Navy and doing the traveling that they allow me to do. That is probably, the next step is getting my body into shape. Getting a little huge. Take the bus line through the Presidio out to the old seaside restaurant location. Get off the bus before it makes the beach turn so you don't have to walk uphill. Why? Because there's no parking? Like, we have a car. Surgery went well. U.S. Coast Guard is offering $50K up front, but I'm too old. I'm 32. Or did they change the um did they change the shit? I don't know. I feel like I read that they changed the age limit on that so more people would join. Coast Guard would be the best because I'm a great swimmer. When it's about sightseeing, not getting there, okay. HVAC, I don't know, dude. I don't know about HVAC, man. I mean, I would have a job wherever I wanted to go. You know what I mean? Like, if I got into that, I could move anywhere in the country and have work. But, like, I don't know. I just want to make sure that I'm going to like something. And then if you get into the military, it doesn't matter if you like it or not. You're kind of stuck, so. Coast Guards are bastards. Don't do that. I was thinking, I wanted to originally join the Army. And then someone told me that you see more and travel more in the Navy. So I was thinking Navy. For sure. It's definitely something that I've always wanted to do, so I'm still going to keep that hope up of going into the military. And plus, I'm going to look sick in one of those uniforms. Jesus, imagine that. And then imagine my streams. Holy fuck. Because I see there's YouTubers that are in the military and they have some pretty lit ass content. Hear each other over engines, right? Feel like I'm getting sunburnt a little bit. Yeah, like Papa, yes. I like the camos though. I would look really good in the blue pants and the white shirt with the hat and the fucking. I think it just would teach me a great level of discipline that I'm, I don't know. And also like kind of just fucking give me a sense of I don't know, something. And they would eat you up and spit you out in the military. You're delusional. Yeah, guess what? Minnie Manson. Minnie Manson was a fucking Marine, so I don't think he made it through the physical part of it, but he still got there. Show milkers. I think that the Navy is good because regardless of what you do in there, you still have if you are on the boat, like, because some people don't, they're not on the boat all the time, but like you know how to do different things on the boat. So I think that would be like worth it, because I could get out and work on a cruise ship, which would be awesome. I wouldn't pass psych testing. I've already passed the ASVAB. You guys just don't want me to. You know what it is you guys want me to fail at everything so you can laugh at me. But the fact is that I am still here. People said, oh, you'll never whatever the fuck, or this and that. I've had people telling me that I can't do shit my whole fucking life, and guess what? I still do it. Still do it. My weed smoking that I haven't smoked in like fucking actually smoke in a while. Like, what are you talking about? You can't shit on the floor in that Airbnb. No, I wouldn't. Blade started crying when he heard the news. I have a picture of myself topless that I don't mind sharing with everyone. Not that big of a deal because they're not there anymore now, are they? Blade did say that I had the best tits on IP2, which I don't think is correct, but whatever. I think Manette is up there, definitely. Drizzle is the first. I don't think I can have children anymore, actually. A problem with your sharing? I mean, I don't need to. Yeah, but if you asked for it, I wouldn't be scared. What the fuck is that? I won't be scared about it. Really what I want to do is walk around the streets without these drains and do like a little bit of IRL. That would be really fun. I got the clip of you flashing chat when you were at your friend's house. Oh, do you? That's a good one. He didn't want my channel to get banned, so he was trying to hide my tit. That night got really fucking weird. Bro, that night got so weird. I felt like I was a piece of meat. Get ratchet in the streets of San Francisco? I want to, bro. Just let me get these damn drains out. I'm drinking on the 15th. I don't care. I'm gonna have a glass of wine. I don't know about bottom surgery yet. It's not something that I really need. It's not a big deal. You know what I mean? That is not why I'm chopping. I wanted to chop my tits off before I, decided to do the trans thing. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm gonna get bottom done for a long time. Maybe, but maybe not. I don't know. It's not something that I'm thinking about. It's not necessary. To me, anyway. For other people it is, but not for me. Called Cali taxpayers foot the bill. Oh, so like me. So like me, because I work and I'm from California and I work and pay taxes. So like me, by the way. So, what are we talking about? Isn't that weird, right? Oh, you're charging the taxpayers like I'm some fucking tax evading fucking... I've been working since I was 16. On and off because of drugs, but for the last, 5 to 6 years, I've been working non-stop. I've had 2 jobs, 3 jobs at a time. So what, as a Californian, when you say California taxpayer, are you talking about me? Because that's what I am. The rest of IP2 not paying taxes? I don't know. I don't give a fuck what you guys do, to be honest. Does Captain Content pay taxes? I don't know. When he goes to Burger King and whatever. Cali taxpayers chip in. I think that's how health insurance works, isn't it? Here in California, in the United States, by the way. Of course they did. Just like if you were to fucking get moppy-wopped on the streets for being an asshole and you had insurance, guess who's gonna be paying some of that? Me and the rest of everybody in California. What? I think that's how that works. I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me. I just do what I gotta do, bro. I don't know how it works. They didn't teach me that in school. They weren't like, oh yeah, guess what? This is how insurance works. This is how car insurance works. This is how APRs are. This is how you budget your money. This is what buying a house looks like. Do you get confused still looking at a W-2 form like I do? Like, what the fuck? What are fucking, like, what? I don't have private insurance. I have the basic of insurance because I'm poor, remember? I'm poor. Hi, Ella. Thank you. It's going okay. We're about 2 days out from getting these damn trains out. Should be good. Instead, they turn everyone trans. Right! We're going back into the days of like, if your kids listen to Backstreet Boys, they're gonna be gay or something. Like, or don't let your kids watch certain things because they're gonna be gay, or don't let your kids listen to heavy metal music because they're gonna be Satan worshippers. Like, what the fuck? Annual percentage rate, right? But then what? Like, what about refinancing your car? How about talking to a car salesman and not getting raped? Like, the one about the Backstreet Boys is true. You're less obnoxious than most of the non-trans streamers, to be fair. Okay. Backstreet turned me gay. I think the Spice Girls turned me lesbian a little bit. I was very, very interested in all of them. I will say that. Spice Girls I love the Spice Girls, bro. I love them. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna make a nigga sing it. Whatever they say. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. I don't know what that fucking means. Sounds really trans. You rather buy a used car and pay in cash? You know, that is actually such a great fucking thing. Like, oh no, I don't know who I was trying to impress. Myself, I guess, buying a new car. It really isn't the business, bro. It's not fun paying car payments. So is that what happened, David? Because I remember shortly hanging out doing Thanksgiving with Sonic and hanging out with him. I was live, I think, with Justin, or I went and talked to Justin, and I was talking to Justin, and he did not confirm anything about Sonic moving out there. By the way, Justin also getting his car repoed. My car's not getting repoed, but like, I hate car payments, by the way. Is he really? That sucks, bro. You guys should go and donate to Justin. Justin has done more to try and provide. He went and built a shed. Who has actually even tried to have a compound in the last year? Oh, we're dead. We